my lovelies, and welcome to launch our on View Ultimate FM. I am your host, Mercy Carter, as usual, and I have with me my lovely and distinguished co host this afternoon with me.
Good afternoon. I'm by name Malabida and Bella Lovett.
Hello, good afternoon, our fans and viewers. My name still remains.
I is smiling for me.
Now you start the smile. Now you know, say smile there. It's contagious, so it don't enter my body. My name still remains Anna Sovenaishus Arinzi.
All right, do well to join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM, like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of our programs. You can also listen to us live via our website at www.viewradiofm.com. Follow us on Instagram at official Ultimate FM and YouTube at Ultimate FM. The hot gists, I don't say gist, as in gists for this afternoon. You know, we were not around yesterday, so today we're going to give you all the gist of the weekend, everything that happened, during the weekend that we need to bring to your notice. We're going to let you know about them today, and of course, we're going to be discussing our hot topics. So stay tuned. Right after this short commercial break, we'll be back.
Yes, yes, yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this View Radio.
Gida leave him for me for View Radio. Like me, I did enjoy him for me. I did go for now go.
Hello, give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Yes, yes, yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're welcome back to Launch Hour on View Ultimate FM. Don't forget that you can join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of all our programs. So before we went on the break, I told you that when we come back, we're going to be updating you on the highlights of this past weekend. Because this weekend, the highlights, there are plenty highlights like that. So I just said I should update you guys on, some of the highlights. One of the highlights is I've said I will not be saying our now because my mother is only one boy she gave birth to. Some people's brother that they drove out of another person's state. Somebody invited you for party. You went there, say you want to marry Oba. No, Oba should come and marry you. So the audacity. It's the audacity for me. So that's why I know how to say our brother, so that I will not say which person's brother. That's why I said
you're on your own.
That's why I said some people's brother. They invited them.
It's not a brother.
Okay.
It's sister.
Some people's brosis. Some people shim that they invited to Edo State, Benin City precisely. Friends say, come and chill, I have one party. Just, come and see the way I'm saying it as if me too, I went for the party. Come and chill in this party. That's how Bobrisky went. Always, this life always resists the urge to overtalk. When you are talking too much, it's all these type of things that happen. Bobrisky went there now. Went there, was making video up and down. We're in Benin. I can never forget that video. Very funny. The Oba should come and marry me. This and this should happen. Blah blah blah. Many talk. And then, when I saw that video initially, I saw the comments and people were saying, Benin people, they don't use their Oba to play. That kind of thing. Like they don't joke with their Oba. Don't think that this is any other place. This is Benin. They actually hold their traditional ruler. That was what people were saying. They actually hold their traditional ruler in high esteem. But Bobrisky did not hear word. Still went there and was making noise. That's how they later came for Bobrisky. And Bobrisky made a video apologizing to everyone that was sorry. He or she was sorry. For the outburst and all that. But still, Benin people, rather, they were angry. They say, Bobrisky, we don't want. Pack your load and leave. And that's how they push it. That's what you call deportation in your own country.
Interstate
deportation. So they deported Bobrisky from Edo State back to Lagos State, back to base to go and enjoy. And it didn't end there. Something about Bobrisky. When you expect that, okay, this thing is shameful, just go and cry and sleep. Bobrisky will not hear word. That's why Bobrisky came out again to post himself or herself eating white rice and stew and saying, I'm in Benin. This is rice and stew from Benin. Who asked you, brother? They already told us. We already heard the information that they have pursued you. So why are you coming again?
Not pursue, actually. They have deported
you. Okay, they have deported you. So why do you have to come back and start saying this is white rice and stew? For what? And you trust the upcoming hymn sheet, James Brown? That one never. That one is always giving Bobrisky back to back, like
every opportunity to
trend.
And he grabbed the opportunity with both hands. It's a competition between the two of them.
I'm telling you,
a very big competition. That okay. Let me talk about Bobrisky, Mrs. Bob.
Mrs. Bob, who my
Miss Bob? Sorry, Miss Bob. She's since last year. She has always been in the news. She wants to always be at the spotlight, where people are going to notice her. She's doing Notice Me every minute. The one she had with the almighty Tonto Dike. The people call Tonto Dike they said she's a prophet that wants to start having issues with her. That is how you continue having issues with other people. So maybe the same thing is what's happening to Miss Bob.
After the issue with Tonto Dike, she had issues with Monfa, and then she came out to apologize to Monfa, and now over Benin again, she's
who knows the next one that is going to happen to her.
And Tonto Dike is just in the house sipping wine.
And she was like, "It's showing at me one face last year."
You will see. Dabi, what do you have to say about this particular story?
Bobrisky is fond of using the social media, any small thing you see her doing Snapchat, doing videos or that. All I would say is just that if you want to trend, trend in the right part.
Exactly.
For you to call out a whole Oba of Benin to
come and
come and
marry
marry you. Though to you is just a joke, but there are some things that you don't
Joke
joke
with.
with.
Exactly.
So I'll just advise to our him she.
No, you're him.
No, they are
I'm
him.
not
she.
They are him she.
Now,
Just mindful of the way.
exactly.
you go
Now,
by
speaking about trending in the right part, another thing happened, over the weekend with Jane Mena, popular Instagram twerker.
Twerker, yeah.
Jane Mena. She said, Jane Mena had crisis sometime last year with Tonto and all those type of things. Fine, everybody don't forget. She still came back again and started saying that. I think I should actually read the post she made on Instagram. She said, when they brought fake tape and picture and said it was me, want to know what saved me from all explanations? My small boobs. Them know they fake am. I'm super grateful for this body and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I love you all genuinely for riding with me, the real ones only. Please, what's brought about? You want to appreciate people. Why do you have to come and bring when they brought fake pictures and people just stay making comments like, Jane, please rest. Jane, please rest. We want to forget about this issue, but it's very obvious that she doesn't want to allow people forget. She's actually enjoying the bad publicity. But my question now is, fine, we know that every publicity, whether good or bad, you actually get publicity. But is it actually good for people to gain pleasure in just having bad publicity? So I don't care whether it's good or bad. Let my name just be on people's mouth.
Publicity is publicity.
But then, is that really the right way?
That's what they think.
Well,
actually.
to those people calling themselves celebrities, in fact, that is either is it bad or good to them is publicity. So far they are trying.
But something that Jane doesn't know, and other celebrities that do things like this, is people are watching. Most of these people get their money from brand promotions. People like Jane, I'm not even talking about actors or actresses or singers, actually have one real job.
Just imagine what happened to who do we call it, Tiwa, the endorsement that she lost.
And that is even Tiwa.
Yeah,
and that is
even Tiwa.
And that is Tiwa that will still get money from her. That is Tiwa that will get money from her music.
Yes.
Jane Mena doesn't really make much from twerking.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
She actually makes money from the promotion she make because of her twerking videos. Yes. She gets because of her twerking videos. For instance, because she twerks, someone can just say, okay, I want to advertise my business in one of your videos. So she just does one kind of dance while she's advertising that particular product, and she gets paid. So it's not actually the twerking itself that makes her get money. It's about the promotion she make while doing the twerking of a thing. Now imagine people that might want to actually give her those kind of jobs, endorsement. Some people might actually refrain, like, this lady, she has wahala. Maybe she will even have wahala in real life, like with her job.
Exactly.
Because the way she's always coming out, so she just, anything bad, she's there. Nobody asks you anything. You just come out and say, thank God my marriage did not crash. Please, nobody asked you. Why are you coming out?
Your marriage did not crash because most important thing is that you have an understanding husband.
I'm telling you.
If it were to be someone that doesn't understand, someone that takes things into heart, even that saga alone is enough to divorce you.
Exactly.
So you should be grateful to your husband first and foremost. I'm serious. Be grateful because God blessed you with an understanding man. So for you to come out and say that, thank God your marriage did not crash. After thanking God, thank your husband. Seriously.
Instead of bragging
about it. Nobody is praying for your marriage to crash. You cause your problems by yourself.
Yes. Exactly. True. And now, to crown everything that happened during the weekend before Dami takes us to the other level, is our popular Mommy Gio. She just came to wrap it all up for us on Sunday when she came out to say that all those things that we see on social media, those memes and videos, that is not her. So my question now is, those videos, Dami, people know that I watch her videos a lot.
Now, yeah. That is why I used to call her your mother.
So now,
what I want to ask is this: she said she's not the one that talked about breakdancing. Okay, she said some of it.
She's not the one.
She was not the one.
So, that we know.
She was the one that talked about breakdancing. Or is she also going to?
She was the same person that said she used flying carpets.
Okay.
So she's not Aladdin the second.
Aladdin the second or the third.
She's the same person that said she works for she used to be a hired killer.
Yes.
That she knows where to touch you.
And you will die. She used to be a kung fu fighter. The same person. So is she trying to tell us that all those ones too, they were actually doctored to make them look real while they were fake? Mommy Gio, take it easy when you are lying. Small.
Okay. Oh, Mercy. What are you saying?
No,
Mommy Gio.
Sorry,
Mommy Gio.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I did. Sorry, ma. So that you not come and say me too. I will go to a fire.
You already know where you are going. There's no need.
Dammy, please give us another gist this afternoon.
Well, it's just this a whole saga of divorce things. I'm so sad to hear this from Kafi.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I was really
It's a sad one.
surprised.
It's a sad one.
I was surprised,
In
but
fact, I was surprised.
True.
Like, what?
because she's one of those really calm and
Yes.
cool-headed celebrities that she's one of those people that when you look at her, like what I was saying about Jane, when companies look at her, they want to say, I want this person to be the face of our brand, because she actually has a very good history and reputation and all that.
Exactly.
And you know what, one thing I really admire about this whole story of her divorce is the fact that if she had not said it, nobody would have known that she and her husband are no longer together, because the divorce did not just happen. I think a couple of months ago it happened.
Wow.
But still, they still act like nothing happened. Nobody came out to start announcing that my wife is because of this that I left her, or the wife did not come and say, oh, this man beats me, or this man cheats, or this man does, that's why I left him. The way they handled it so maturely. Now, the thing about divorces, the rate of divorce in the world generally, not just in Nigeria, in the world, is becoming something else. But then we know that everybody has their own rights to whatever they want to do.
Yes.
And a lot of people are suffering in marriages, and I wouldn't advise that if your marriage is not working out, you say I must make this marriage work. If you have tried, it doesn't work, you can leave. But then let it not be the type of this other lady, Sandra, and her husband that will come out and make a mess out of the whole thing. Divorce doesn't always have to be toxic.
Yeah.
I've seen people that left each other and they still relate well. Because a lot of times when you leave marriages in that kind of way, it affects the children.
Exactly.
Mentally, emotionally, affects them nevertheless. Because
even academically.
Yes, because there's definitely going to be that rift. Even if you say, okay, the father has access to the children as the mother, if you were the one that got custody, you still want to be saying, oh, your time has reached, come and be going.
And it's time to go and meet that your stupid mom.
You exactly. And the kind of the kind of thing that he does to the children. So divorce doesn't always have to be quarrel or
it doesn't
big.
have to be an act of war. Exactly.
It doesn't always have to be like that. Two people can sit down and say, okay, this marriage is not working. I know the story of sometime last year. Is it last year or early this year? I think it was last year, with the popular American actress and her husband that is a pastor. When they got divorced, they both made a public post on their social media platform with a picture of two of them. And people were saying, is it that they went to do photo shoot for the divorce? That kind of thing. It was so peaceful, and everybody was like, we both love each other, and we're happy for the times, but we wish each other well. It's time for us to find ourselves separately. Case closed. The least you can do in that instance is to say, oh, I'm so sorry for this, oh, I'm so sorry. But Nigerians, that is my problem. They will come and start saying all the things that happen. How the mother-in-law has been fighting her since they got married. She has been managing in the marriage. It doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to wash your dirty linen outside for everybody to know that this is what happened. Because in fact, it doesn't only affect the children now. Just imagine that such a woman or a man who wants to go into a future marriage or something. It would also affect the way the person is going to look at the man.
It's already in your CV. It's already in your CV.
I mean, they say it's already in your CV. So when they ask you, so do you have any previous experience?
Yes. Divorce experience.
Yes. So, and it's not just the person will not. In fact, it's the person that will read the history of the divorce to you. Your wife came out to say how you were.
Imagine.
It doesn't have to be that way. Let's change as Nigerians. Let's be honest. Nigerians learned this divorce thing from
The
the
Westerners.
Westerners. But the people that they learnt it from, they don't do this divorce thing the way
they
Nigerians
say,
do it.
not even in Nigeria, anything that Africans see, there's another they say that anything that a fowl sees becomes that it is made public. A dog can see something and quietly leave. A cat can see something and quietly leave. But once a fowl sees something, he go shout quack quack quack. You understand? So I'm coming to let me put religion first.
Yeah.
The Westerners, the Western world, they brought religion to us. But now we they carry am for head.
Exactly.
Now we they lie down, they
Now we
greet
dey carry-
daddy, mommy. This one
They
greet
carry
our
religion
pastor.
for head.
Now they brought divorce to us. Now we see they carry am for head. But they
Exactly.
will divorce, share property. Everybody will
We'll go separately.
separate ways, and they can even share the kids. And once the kids are 18 years old, they are no longer minors. They can decide whom to follow.
Yeah.
But here in Africa, they will tell you that your mother is a witch. That is why I divorce her. They'll start saying bad things, and you forgot that this woman or this man that you are, how do I put it? You are painting black was once your happiness.
Is the father or mother of your
was
child?
once your joy giver. Was once the love of your life. Because a lot of things happen, you start making it feel as if the person has been bad ever since the person was born.
Exactly.
It's not
Which is
supposed
very
to be so.
wrong. Which
Please
is
let
very
us see
wrong.
divorce as another opportunity to move on, another opportunity to find happiness, not an opportunity or an avenue to start backbiting people, telling
Exactly.
people all sorts of things about
Exactly.
your ex-husband.
Exactly.
It's-
Or ex-wife.
Or ex-wife. So
Exactly.
it shouldn't be an act of war. Nobody's fighting anybody.
Nobody's fighting anybody. Arinze, okay, do you have any gist for us this afternoon?
Yeah, I have. It's about the senior pastor of Living Faith Church, Bishop David Onyedepo.
Me, I don't want to talk pastor matter again. though.
He said, no, I know what I'm saying. He said,
Okay.
condemning pastors is dangerous and attracts leprosy. It is not about condemning pastors that is my problem. It is about the leprosy issue. I beg, how does it attract leprosy? It doesn't attract maybe HIV or gonorrhea or
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
or typhoid and malaria, but why leprosy?
Okay, so let me just come. Bishop Oyedepo is a man of God I respect. So most times I don't want to say anything about things like this. But then, like I said last week when we're talking about the whole Pastor Biodun's issue, I said men are men, regardless of whether they're pastors, bishops, or whatever. They were men before they became pastors.
They were humans first.
But another thing I also want to point out when it comes to people taking, a part of a message and just making it.
Yes.
What I want to say is that a lot of people that do these things on social media, they don't even listen to the entire message.
Yes, exactly.
There's a popular minister, a popular preacher, pastor in Nigeria, a woman, Mommy Funke, that people like dragging a lot because she always comes out to advise ladies. She's a woman, so a lot of times our ministry is really based on women. So when she says something, people come out and attack her that you're always talking about women. Why don't you talk about men? Blah 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 blah. And they just take a particular part of her message and just start making painting it.
What Bishop Oyedepo said, I'm sorry to cut you off. He was actually advising people to learn how to talk to men of God, that you shouldn't drag them too much for the mistakes that they have made. So he said most of the people that are suffering, maybe as he's a pastor at Living Faith Church, he said it is bad to see his members, that is members of the same church, condemning the pastors and the church itself. That most of the people that are down with sicknesses today, most especially leprosy, is as the result of how they are condemned the church that they worship, or the church that they worship with. So
I would say condemnation of men of God too is very wrong.
Yeah,
true.
So
it's very wrong.
And what I will say about this is any information or anything you say about them, let's make a more verification before we just start saying anything about them. Though I don't listen to the part of the message. Maybe he's just saying it from, maybe he means it in another angle. But all I would say is just we should just believe it's an advice.
Yeah.
That we should stop condemning men of God. Then to ourselves we know the true men of God. If you see them, you know them. You know them, then you know the bad ones. But so far they say they are men of God. If you want to say anything about them, we should not say anything.
Even the Bible says
ill.
we should not judge
We
them.
should not judge them.
True.
So I have another thing to say, but this one is not about gist. It's one Instagram user, what he posted.
Okay.
The thing caught my eyes.
Cut your eyes.
Caught my eyes. As in, the thing enter my eyes. The thing just shine like gold enter my eyes. He said, "My father built his first house in his 30s.
Okay.
He built his second house in his 40s. Just before retiring, he concluded his retirement project with a hotel. And me, very well in my 30s, no house. Sometimes I feel like I'm a failure.
Yeah.
But the irony is that I am way more educated. You see, at times we think going to school is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. But at times, most of our youth, they think once you've gone to school, you are already a rich person. But yes, but
Sorry,
going to school, yes now, but going to school after graduating without hard work, it takes you to nowhere. Imagine he said he's more educated than his father. But he is in his 30s, no house to show for
Nothing
it.
to show for.
You understand? So I think we should going to school is nice, it's fine. I will never advise anybody not to go to school. But after school, let us try to leave our comfort zone, because most people are still stuck in their comfort zone. In fact, most of my friends never left our state before. If you tell them to say, they'll say, no, that place is like this, it's like that, it's like this. But they can go all around our state, but not outside it. Okay, there was this my friend I was asking the other time. He said he has not been to Owerri. That is our state capital. I was like, you have not been to Owerri before. Our state capital, you have not been to Owerri before.
And you are in this state.
And you are still in this state.
Wow.
He said he doesn't have anything to go there. I said, even if you don't have anything, just go there.
Yeah, and you see.
It takes from my place to our capital is just 45 minutes.
What?
So you can even spend like 2 hours and still come back the same day. You can even go there like 4 times a day and still come back. So I think it's high time we start seeing education as one of the things, not actually the main thing. It is just one of the things that can lead us to our future.
True.
It's not particular thing, because you can be educated today and an uneducated man can employ you and pay you huge amount of money.
Of course, true.
So imagine what this person said, that he's way more educated than his dad, but his dad is richer than him.
And
that is life.
Apart from just acquiring education, we should learn some things like
some skills,
some
yes.
skills.
Because your certificates might not be useful, but your skills
Because
will be.
if you check now, his father might not even be educated. Maybe he's having his skills as well.
Yeah.
True.
So it's very important. Education alone cannot make us.
Exactly.
Cannot make us
Exactly.
what we actually want to.
Exactly.
It's just
True.
part of things.
Exactly. All right, that was it on the gist this afternoon. But when we come back from this break, we're going to be discussing our hot topic. You don't want to miss this particular one. Stay tuned.
Yes, yes, yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I dey enjoy this Vio radio.
Hey, gida leave him for me for Pure Radio. Wallahi, me I dey enjoy am for me. Haji ko? To, na gode.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this view radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're welcome back to Lunch Hour on VO Ultimate FM. Don't forget that you can join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of all our programs. So before we went on the break, we were, giving you a recap of everything that's been happening in the past few days. And today we're going to be giving you our hot topic of the day. Last Friday, I know we talked about the whole proposal thing, kneeling down, not kneeling down, public or private, what kind of proposal do you prefer and why? So today we're going to be talking about the age factor and how it affects relationships, marriages, and even your relationship with people in the workplace, the age factor. Now, I know Nigerians, we are very big on respect. Everybody wants respect. Everybody just wants to get respect. But then what I want to ask first of all is respect restricted to age? Should it be like an age thing? So if you're old, people should respect you. If you're young, you should be treated as trash. Yeah. I'm sorry to use that word, but then that is the case sometimes. So everybody's like, oh, when you are old, respect. When you are young, then you should just manage whatever treatment you are giving. When you two become old, you will now demand respect from the people below you. Is that what it is supposed to be? That is my question.
No.
First of all, we all know that respect is reciprocal.
Mm-hmm.
So what is like a laptop or a computer.
Yeah.
They say garbage in,
garbage out.
What you
True.
give is what
you take.
Yes. What you give the computer is what it will give back to you. For a lot of people that are demanding respect or commanding respect, so respect shouldn't be commanded or demanded from people. It should be earned.
Mm-hmm.
Respect isn't something that you force people to give to you.
Exactly.
You might be older than me. I might decide not to respect you based on maybe the kind of life, how you demand it from me. And
probably because of the way you behave and the way you conduct yourself. Yeah.
So there are times that we there's a difference between I might be respecting you, but I'm not afraid of you. And I might be afraid of you and I'm not respecting you. These are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming to somewhere.
Okay.
Imagine if I'm afraid of I think I wish to be respected than to be feared.
Yes.
Because
true.
If I respect you, there's nothing that will make me to insult you.
Exactly.
But if I'm afraid of you, one day I'm going to overcome that fear.
And
I'm going to challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
I must definitely one day challenge you because I'll think that I've had enough.
Exactly.
But if you are forcing people to respect you, that means you yourself, most times you don't have respect. Because they said somebody that kills with knife doesn't allow knife to pass through his back.
The kind of words.
You understand? So
are you sure we'll not have plain sheet? So that anytime Arinze is dropping these words of wisdom, I'll just carry it by, I'll be noting them down so that we'll go back and read them, because the wisdom is too much.
Coming to, you said how it affects
marriage and relationships.
Yeah.
True.
Coming to marriage, there shouldn't be any age factor in marriage. The only thing that matters in marriage is love and understanding. You shouldn't say this person is older than me, or my wife is older than me, then or I'm older than my husband actually, then I should talk to him anyhow. I've seen many people that are older than their husband, but they respect, they share, in fact, they take command from their husband. They cherish the man. But most times, some people will feel like, I'm more older than my husband, so I should do anyhow.
You match his head.
Yes, you match his head, do anything. Maybe when he says, babe, can you do this thing for me? You say no. Am I your mate? You understand? But age, when it comes to marriage, shouldn't be a factor. And age coming to relationships shouldn't also be a factor, because it is doing relationships that can lead to marriage.
Yeah.
You understand? So age shouldn't be any problem in both marriage and relationship. The only thing that matters is love and communication, and also forgiveness. That I'm older than you. If you make mistake, it is left for me to correct you with love.
Exactly.
Not because I will not start saying when I was at your age. You understand? I don't do such a thing.
Or you now say you are still a small girl now. You're still learning.
Maybe at times you might try to, you don't mean it as you said it, but the person you are talking to.
Thank you.
You know the mouth that says forget, but the heart that is being told doesn't forget. That is why sometimes we learn how to talk to people, because you might say something to them and you forget about it.
But the person
that
know.
You spoke that into will not forget. So
exactly.
I think age shouldn't be any problem. If you command, age factor shouldn't be any problem. If you command respect, most time people that demand respect from people with full force don't actually have respect.
Yeah, true.
You understand? So this is all I can say. But if we can start limiting this age factor in most time, especially in the place of work, you can't come and tell me because you are this, you are that, I should now carry a basket of respect and give you as Thanksgiving. You understand? If you do your work well, I promise to do my work well.
Exactly, so and everybody lives in peace.
Yeah, you don't start telling me that I'm not your age mate. It will demoralize me.
Exactly.
Because I'll feel like anything I do, I'm not doing it well.
Yes, so you would not be judged based on merit, especially if the person is your superior.
Yes.
You'll be judged based on whether you respect the person, or whether you exactly. No, I will not even say whether you respect, whether you pretend to respect the person or not.
I prefer to be respected than to be feared. You know, a lot of people would like to incur that fear in you based on they are older than you, so that whenever you see them, you look for somewhere to hide.
And it's usually small people that do that. People that have brief heights.
Like
they say small body no be sickness.
So you
look at me, I'm small, but I'm way older than
exactly. And you know, most times we small people, we don't want people to walk all over us, so we now start acting like
yes, our age. Do
you know how old? Don't look at me because I'm small.
Yes. No, not to say small body no be sickness. I'm older than you.
That kind of thing.
So I think age shouldn't be a factor.
Yeah. Now moving from the two people that are involved. Now I'm talking about relationships and marriage. Moving from the people that are involved, let's talk about the way society sees it. A lot of times, I've seen situations where a younger man, it's usually a younger man, an older man and a younger woman most times, an older man and a younger woman, or vice versa. It can be any way. And when they come out, or probably we even see it on social media when we see a younger lady getting married to an older man, or a young woman. Yes, and then people come out and say you marry your mother, or for the man they will say this one is his daughter not the same age with this lady.
I like
what is he getting?
and
that kind of thing, sometimes in as much as we don't want it to affect us, but then when the pressure becomes too much. In fact, I've seen instances where a family, not that anything was wrong with both of them, but just because the lady was a little bit older than the man, the family said no, our son cannot marry somebody that is senior in. That kind of funny thing.
I like this,
and they tried very well to break the marriage.
I love this particular question you asked, because if you see a way older man getting married, maybe if he's maybe 15 years older than the wife, people will now start saying, where was he when his mates were getting married? Most of the times, see, it's not an easy thing to do.
Exactly.
Especially to delay herself, because she's going to receive a lot of backlash.
Her
friends will be like,
so of all
our young men,
you know, say our age mates,
yes,
your father's age.
Your father's, your sometimes they will say your father's grandfather.
Can imagine.
That you want to get married to. So it is going to take time before we solve this particular problem. People are not going to accept it like that. It is even way better to marry somebody, for a man to marry somebody he's way older than for a lady to marry someone that she's older than.
I'm telling you.
They can even accept, okay, he's a man, he can marry anybody. Yes. That man doesn't grow old. But if
when it comes to the lady,
I just say this one don't enter menopause. So why you want to go marry? Are you sure that she's going to give birth again?
A lot of
backlash, you understand? And mentally, the girl involved, she's going to be mentally down, because she's going to be thinking, should I continue with this marriage?
That's why I said most times it's not even about the two people involved. Now it's about the pressure from society.
And eventually, if she gets married to the guy, maybe after all the warning, don't get married to my son, don't get married, and you eventually, with your stubborn head, you get married to the guy, it's either your mother-in-law will show you pepper, or when they talk, they will say, go and ask our grandmother.
Can you imagine?
You understand? So I think a lot of people need to start taking things as they see it. I'm not talking about the people involved, the couple. I'm
talking about the society. Yeah, we need to have choice. A change of mentality and all that.
Leave people with their choices.
Yes.
Whatever choice they have made.
Respect people's choices.
Yes. It is their choice.
Respect.
They saw other people before making that choice.
Thank you.
They weighed their choices before concluding on which one to take.
Exactly.
So, respect people's choices. That's the best thing to do.
Exactly.
Well, to me, I would say, if age is nothing, it's just a number. If as a lady you find love in someone that is way younger than you,
okay,
and your relationship there is love, in the name
most
of
importantly,
love, which is very important, there is nothing bad in that. And the guy, if you find love and a person that is way older than you, in the name of love, there is nothing bad in it. It's just that the society, the way we judge them, our judgment based on that,
they are too judgmental.
We should try and change it. We should try and work on that. So far, let's make a findings. Are they truly in love? If it is for love, if not because of maybe the guy is having money
or the lady has money.
But in the name of love, there is no.
But do you know the funny part? I'm sorry. Do you know the funny part? If you want to marry as I'm an African, maybe Messi is way older than me, and I want to marry Messi, they will say no, Messi is way older than you, don't marry Messi.
But if Messi is a billionaire,
but no, I'm talking about imagine if Messi is from the US. The family will say yes, she's even young.
You not say
look at her skin, because the money is
coming.
And that is the mentality that the society, in fact, that's the mentality that some people that want to even get married have. That is why
about the society. Society is not trees, it's not houses. We are the society.
Yes. So those kind of things, because some people actually get married for reasons like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that kind of thing, when people see the ones that are genuine, they will say all of them are the same.
Imagine what happened between Regina Daniels and Ned Work.
Yeah.
They did not talk about it extensively because they said Ned Work is a rich man.
He's a rich man.
Imagine a poor man marrying a poor man. And this one is way more older than the other person.
Exactly. The case of Regina, I think the reason why people were really talking about the thing that much was not really because of the age alone. It was because he was already married to other women. So she come in as a new wife and as a very young girl. People were like, why not marry somebody that has not gotten married before, does not have kids, so you enjoy your young life at least. But then, like Arinze said, leave people with their choices. Let's stop being very judgmental when it comes to the issue of relationships and marriage.
Before marriage and relationships, a lot of things happen behind the scenes.
Yes.
That people will not ask you about.
Thank you.
They only want to focus on the decisions you make.
Yes. And something, and there are a lot of people that have missed it. They have missed that good man and good woman just because of this age thing. And then they will end up getting married to someone that is around their age or, that same age grade. And it doesn't work out.
If an older man or an older woman will give you the peace that you need, why not?
Take it. No problem.
As long as it is guaranteed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Although nothing in this world is guaranteed.
True.
But if you truly love the person and you know that this person is my peace, forget what your mom, your dad, everybody is saying. It is your peace. Tomorrow, they are not going to be if it is working for you, they will still come and enjoy with you.
Thank you.
If it is not working, they will now leave you to suffer alone.
Exactly.
But make sure
You'll be on
that
your own.
yes, OYO. But make sure that no matter how it pans out, you are sure of the choice you made. So that you not blame mom. You are the one that forced me to do. Make sure that this was my choice, and I'm happy to live with it, whether good or bad.
Exactly. Dami, do you have any, words for us before we even close?
Well, I would say about the age factor, we should not try and come and respect. I'll talk about in the angle of respect. We should not try to command respect.
Force it.
We should not. Yes. We
Don't
should
force
not,
respect on
we should
anybody.
not force
You must
respect.
respect me.
Because actually, because I'm something that if I'm respecting you, maybe I respect you before, then I notice that you're kind of person that you like demanding for respect.
It
or
reduces.
Like, I will reduce the kind of
Exactly.
respect. That is the kind of person.
Exactly.
I am. So you don't have to demand for the respect. Even if you are older than me, and what you do pleases me, and I see you that this person is a kind of person that is a very straightforward person, is a upright person, definitely I will respect you.
Exactly.
No matter the age gaps or nothing.
Exactly.
Just let's not command respect, and we should try also not to. If you want people to respect you, you to respect them.
Yes,
respect
is reciprocal.
All right, since we are talking about respect today, even a child that is born today has respect. You understand? And the respect the child has is don't pull his clothes or her clothes without covering it back, because the child will catch cold. That is their own respect. And another thing is this, like Dami said, don't force respect on anybody.
Yes.
If nobody, but that doesn't mean that we should not respect our elders.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very important.
It's very important to respect elders. But once you find out that maybe the person is seeing it as an obligation that you owe to them, maybe if you respect them, most times you greet somebody, they will do as if they did not hear you. For you to greet them the second time, which me, as long as I've greeted you, I'll just pass. You heard it or you did not hear it, you know concern me. So, but maybe someone somewhere will think I'm being disrespectful, but I think I have done my part. You understand? Respect comes from the heart. It's just like going to church. A lot of people don't go to church, but they are better than those going to church.
Yes.
Respect comes from the heart and the mind.
Exactly.
If I feel comfortable with you or the kind of life we are living, some people don't understand that. If I look at your lifestyle, that means whether I will respect you or not. If I'm a kind of person that I don't do drugs, and you are matter for drugs, I'll not. If I see, I'll just pass, because there is a reason why I'm saying this, because I talk out of experience. There's this madman from my side. He's not actually mad, but his mad is part-time madness. You understand? So, and he was into drugs. I was going to school. I was still in primary school. I was going to school. I greeted him the first time. He did not hear, due to as a kid and how I was raised up. I wanted to make sure that he answered my greeting. I greeted him again. Good morning, sir. I was still going to school. I got no reply. I went closer. Good morning, sir. This guy pursued me from that spot till I enter my school premises. So since then, if I greet you once, here, I will just say, I don't know the kind of mood where this person is.
Exactly.
I'll just respect myself and leave. So I think we should greet people, respect everybody, but as they are respecting you, do well, please, to respect them back.
Exactly.
Because it is not an obligation for you. Like they said, respect is reciprocal. If I give you,
you
give me back. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, you have heard from all of us. I don't have anything to say again because they have brought the words out of my mouth. But then you have heard from them. Respect is reciprocal. You respect me, I respect you as well, and we live in peace. Finish. All right, that was it this afternoon on Lunch Hour on VO Ultimate FM. We really do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Do well to leave a comment about what you think about this program, and then you can also leave a comment about the age factor thing. Do you think that it is okay for an older person to get married to a younger person and vice versa? What do you think about
the discussion? Doesn't end here. That we ended it now doesn't mean it has ended.
Exactly.
You can still continue on Facebook.
Yeah.
Drop your comments.
Drop your comments.
We read it out.
Exactly.
Thank you for commenting on it.
Exactly. That's
the discussion
just
continues.
It continues. All right. Do have a great day and join us again tomorrow for another interesting episode as we dish out the hot gist and discuss those interesting topics. Do have a great day. Bye.